Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel where we dive deep into the fascinating world of hard-to-borrow stocks and short squeeze dynamics. Today, we're not just talking about general concepts, we're focusing on a very specific and intriguing name that recently popped up on our screeners, VEEE Powercats Company, ticker symbol V. This isn't just about a high cost to borrow, it's about understanding the unique situation of a real company in real time. Important disclaimer, this video is for educational and informational purposes only. Nothing in this video constitutes financial, investment, or trading advice. Always do your own research and consult a licensed financial advisor before making any investment decisions. Past performance does not guarantee future results. So, let's talk about VEEE. VEEE Powercats Company is a small cap player in the consumer cyclical/recreational vehicle sector. They design, manufacture, and market recreational and commercial powerboats, specifically known for their catamaran boats, dual-hull vessels under the VEEE brand, and V-hull boats under the Aquasport brand. With a market capitalization of just $20.05 million, it's a relatively small company. Chart VEEE 30-day price. Looking at the recent price action, VEEE has seen quite a run. Today alone, it's up plus 6.97%. Over the last 5 trading days, it's gained an impressive plus 55.67%, and if we zoom out to the last 30 days, VEEE has surged an incredible plus 535.47%. This kind of explosive movement is precisely what can create pressure for short sellers. What is cost to borrow and why it matters? Before we get further into VEEE specifics, let's quickly explain what cost to borrow or CTB really is. When you short a stock, you're borrowing shares from a broker to sell them, hoping to buy them back later at a lower price. The CTB is the annualized fee your broker charges you for borrowing those shares. Think of it like interest on a loan. A high cost to borrow indicates strong demand to short a stock, but more importantly, it signals that shares are becoming increasingly scarce. When the demand to borrow is high and the supply is low, the fee can skyrocket, sometimes even exceeding 100% annually, as you'll see with VEEE. Why this stock is hard to borrow right now. And this brings us directly to why VEEE Powercats Company VEEE is so interesting right now. Our screen is flight VEEE because its cost to borrow fee is currently sitting at an eye-popping 948.4% annualized. Highlight CTB. Not only that, but this fee has seen significant momentum, increasing by plus 87 percentage points just over the last 5 trading days. This rapid increase suggests that the supply of shares available to borrow is shrinking fast, or the demand to short is accelerating. In fact, as of our latest data, there were only 70 shares currently available to borrow across all major brokers. Zoom in on 70 shares to put that in perspective. VEEE has an estimated float of just 0.4 million shares. A tiny float combined with extremely limited borrowable shares and a near quadruple-digit cost to borrow creates a very specific kind of pressure cooker. Our internal composite squeeze score for VEEE currently sits at 53.3 out of 100, indicating a moderate, but certainly present, potential for a short squeeze scenario. Squeeze mechanics explained. So, what does it mean when we talk about a short squeeze? It's a situation where a stock's price rises sharply, forcing short sellers who bet against it to buy back shares to limit their losses. This act of buying back shares to cover their shorts creates additional buying pressure, which pushes the stock price even higher, leading to a cascade where more short sellers are forced to cover. It's a feedback loop. With VEEE's price up over plus 535% in a month and only 70 shares available to borrow, you can see how existing short sellers could be feeling the heat. Today's volume for VEEE hit 6,303,818 shares, which is 1.5 times its 30-day average volume of 4,331,247 shares, another sign of significant trading activity. However, it's crucial to remember that a high cost to borrow doesn't guarantee a squeeze. It can also indicate that short sellers have very strong conviction in their bearish thesis and are willing to pay a premium to maintain their positions. Dilution risk check. One major factor that can completely derail a short squeeze thesis, even with high CTB, is dilution. Dilution occurs when a company issues new shares, increasing the total number of outstanding shares. This can flood the market with new supply, providing short sellers with shares to cover their positions, or simply offsetting any buying pressure. For a squeeze play, avoiding dilution is critical. In the case of VEEE, our tech found no recent dilutive SEC filings such as -1s, -3s, or 424Bs in the last 90 days. Furthermore, there have been no recent reverse splits reported for VEEE in our look-back window. This is a positive sign for any potential squeeze scenario, as it removes one common hurdle. Again, a quick reminder. Important disclaimer, this video is for educational and informational purposes only. Nothing in this video constitutes financial, investment, or trading advice. Always do your own research and consult a licensed financial advisor before making any investment decisions. Past performance does not guarantee future results. For VEEE, moving forward, keep an eye on a few key metrics. First, monitor the cost to borrow fee. Is it remaining elevated, or perhaps even increasing further? Second, watch the available shares to borrow. If that number stays extremely low, like 70 shares, or even drops to zero, the pressure on shorts will intensify. Third, continue to observe the price action and volume. Sustained upward movement on high volume can indicate continued buying pressure. And as always, any company-specific news from VEEE Parkat's company could be a catalyst. A composite score of 53.3 is certainly notable, but it underscores the need for continued vigilance and a deep understanding of the underlying company and market dynamics. VEEE Parkat's company presents a fascinating case study in the hard-to-borrow space right now, with its incredible 948.4% CTB and extremely limited borrowable shares. Understanding these dynamics is key to navigating these unique market situations. We hope this deep dive into VEEE has been educational for you. If you found this video helpful, please hit that like button, subscribe for more in-depth analyses, and let us know in the comments below what other stocks you'd like us to cover. Thanks for watching, and happy learning!